Hello, I want to welcome you to this sacred space where consciousness and the subconscious begin to melt and intermingle like gentle waves. So what you're doing here today isn't about forcing anything. It's about remembering what you've always known. That grief is not the end of love. It's the movement of love through time, through memory, through body, and eventually into peace. Hypnosis is a simple focused state of awareness, not sleep, not mind control, just the softening of the veil between what you logically know and what you deeply feel, spiritually and energy-wise. It's like the tide pulling back to reveal what's always underneath. Now, as you know from experience, where the body and breath slow, when the mind no longer has to perform, when you stop chasing answers, you begin to feel the very heart of grief. What's been unfelt, unspoken, or unfinished. And today we're going to honour that. We're not bypassing it, we're going through it with presence and the soft. This process invites the body to speak its truth, the emotions to unfold, and the soul to rise. You're not here to forget. You're here to release what no longer serves. You're not here to close your heart. You're here to expand. There's no pressure, nothing to prove. This is a space where your inner healer already knows the path, and your conscious mind can simply let go of the timeline, the analysis, and the questions. So let this be the ritual of return to yourself, to your truth, to a love that evolves. So when you're ready, where the breath becomes a bridge and your inner journey begins. So now, go ahead, find a place where your body can settle, where you feel safely held, whether seated or reclined. Let your hands loosen and allow your eyelids to simply become heavy. No effort, no force, just a gentle closing of the outer world as the inner one begins to bloom. As you listen to my voice, let your awareness begin to follow the breath, the sacral rhythm of inhale and exhale, like ocean tides caressing the shores of your soul. Each breath in softens the thinking of the mind, and each breath out allows the body to let go just a little more. That's right. And now I'd like you to lift your gaze just slightly, not straining, but enough to subtly upward focus. Perhaps a spot above your eye level, point on the wall, or simply a space behind your forehead. Hold your gaze there, and now, as I count from 3 down to 1, allow your eyelids to gently close. When they feel ready, 3, and noticing the muscles behind your eyes begin to soften. 2, eyelids feeling heavier. 1, and they close now, easily, naturally, beautifully. That's right. Now, in your awareness, settle into the center of your chest, your heart space, noticing that even if there's pain or tightness, there's always deeper, older, more eternal that breathes beneath it. This space has held love. It has survived heartbreak. It knows loss, and it knows how to heal. And now begin the gentle rhythm with your breath. Inhale as if you are receiving, and exhale as if you are releasing. And with each cycle, feel a gentle spiral energy forming in the center of your chest. Perhaps it spins clockwise, a soft spiral of warm light and memory. With each breath, it draws your awareness deeper inward, pulling you along a spiral path into stillness, into sacred presence. And as I speak, you may begin to notice a part of you that already knows how to let go. Maybe you can't name it, but you can feel it in your spine, in your jaw, in your belly. That part remembers that letting go is not abandonment. It's not betrayal. It's the deepest form of love and surrender and honouring what was. So now, with your breath as your guide and holding space behind you, softly, gently and powerfully, you begin to slip deeper and deeper, drifting like a leaf on a slow-moving stream, letting go of effort, letting go of resistance, allowing the descent to continue. Because you are safe, you are held, and you are ready. As your body rests, your awareness drifts to the softer space within. You find yourself arriving somewhere sacred, not imagined or remembered. It is the space your soul always known, a temple woven breath, earth, memory and light. This is the temple of your heart. You stand just outside its entrance, barefoot, the earth warm beneath your feet, the wind whispering secrets only you can hear. Above the sky is vast, endless, like the love you gave, the love you still carry. You are not here to forget, you are here to lay down the weight, and you are here to honour what was and open to what will be. Notice the scent of the air. Perhaps it's rose, sandalwood, or something softer. And feel the quiet hum in your body, as if your cells beginning to remember who they were before grief, before the story. And now step inside. The floor is smooth, glowing, flagrant beneath your feet. Candles flicker along the walls, ready and illuminating. The centre of this temple is a pool, still, reflecting like glass. As you gaze into this pool, begin to see images flow, not in a painful way, but in a way that invites peace. You see yourself again. You see love, silliness, you see the entire arc of the story, laughter, moments of stillness, the anthem of love. Let this realization begin to rise in your chest, dawn breaking. It's okay to let go of the pain without letting go of the love. You do not have to carry the wound to remember wonder. And now, as this sacred awareness wraps around you like a cloak, the temple begins to hum with life, ready to take you deeper, to help you release what no longer serves, to reclaim your parts of yourself that were never truly lost, only waiting. Breathe it in. Beautiful. You're doing wonderfully. And now, sacred stillness of your temple heart. You notice a spiral staircase appearing to your left. Not made of stone or metal, but of light and memory, softness and knowing. This staircase leads downward into the darkness, but inward into the center of your being, a place where sorrow can melt. Say this silently. When I see the color red, I remember I'm safe, I'm healing, I'm whole. Repeat Repeat this anchor now 3 times in your mind, deeply, rhythmically, so that your body and spirit begin to trust it. And now, imagine a soft golden flame in your chest. This is your heart fire, the part of you that knows how to grieve and to rise, the part of you that's raw and real, but refuses to close. This part that knows it doesn't disappear, it simply transforms. You can feel your presence like a feather, a dream, and a flicker of candle. And now begin to say in your subconscious mind, I'm ready to release the pain. I'm ready to keep the love. I'm ready to trust myself again. Every time you say it, the spiral in your chest grows lighter and deeper. Anchor into that truth, not trauma. From this day forward, your grief transforms into devotion, not a chain but a river, flowing freely, shaping your future, nourishing your becoming. Let the spiral spin, let the love remain, and let the rest fall like autumn leaves, returning to the earth. Beautiful. Let's now anchor your transformation into the future. Now that your heart is lighter, your breath is fuller, and your soul more rooted than before, it's time to walk forward. Not away from love, but toward the life that's waiting for you. A life that can hold both memory and joy, both tenderness and strength. Let's imagine a moment in the future, a quiet afternoon, the kind that used to bring waves of grief. But now, you feel the warmth of the sunlight on your skin. You hear the wind moving through the trees like a soft voice reminding you, you made it through. You smile, not because it's forced, but because it's something inside you has truly softened. You don't feel loss, but presence. And in that moment, you reach up to touch your heart. And remember, love didn't die, it simply changed form. Let's move to another scene. You're walking by a storefront, and in the display is a vivid splash of red. And just like that, your anchor activates. A wave of safety, a sense of wholeness, a subtle smile tugging at your lips. That smile grows stronger every time you see red. Every time you breathe deeply into your chest. Every time you whisper, I am safe. I am healing. I am whole. Let's go further. A conversation with somebody new. They mention love, and you don't flinch. Instead, you feel curiosity, openness, maybe even excitement. Not because you forgot the past, but because you're no longer ruled by it. Now imagine yourself a year from now, sitting peacefully, hand on your chest, a candle burning beside you. You feel connected, not just in the memory of a lost one, but to the soul of the one you are becoming. This is your future now, not haunted by grief, but led by grace. Wonderful. Now let's begin your rise again together. And now, as you prepare to return from this deep sacred space, know that nothing has been lost, only transformed. You are not waking up for a dream. You are waking up into power. The spiral in your chest continues to turn gently and endlessly, always reminding you you are healing, you are held, you are whole. In a moment, I will count from 0 to 5 up. With each number, you will return more to the present, more grounded, clearer than ever. Every cell in your body will carry suggestions, the strength, the sacred place we've anchored here. Before we begin, breathing deeply. Feel the light expanding in your chest. Feel your spine tall and alive. And allow your presence to remain not as a womb, but as a whisper, not as a shadow, but as a guide. Now the count begins, 0, and a mountain stream begins to flow through your body, washing away last remnants of grief and sorrow, cleansing and renewing. 1, a feeling of lightness begins to return to your arms, your hands, your chest, like spring breaking through a long winter. 2, your legs feel grounded, strong, deeply rooted in the earth, ready to walk forward. 3, your awareness begins to return to the room, hearing the sounds around you, sensing the air in your skin. 4, a smile begins to form. Maybe small at first, but it grows because it's real. Try not to smile, try not to laugh, but the more you try, the warmer your heart becomes. Eyes open now, bright, alive, and awake. You are here, you are whole, and everything you experience now grows stronger every day, stronger by the hour, stronger by the minute. You are free. As you are fully returning to your waking awareness, know this: your healing is already underway, not because of anything I said, but because you were ready to remember, but your soul never forgot. That letting go is not abandonment, it's devotion. It's choosing to love yourself enough to live. Now, these next few moments after trance, your subconscious is still wide open, like soil freshly tilled, ready for seeds to root and grow. So let's land. Let these final suggestions land deeply. You trust your timing. You honour your grief, but don't build a home in it. You carry forward only what nourishes your heart. And every time you see the colour red, that anchor, every lease grows even more powerful, reminding you that you are safe, healing and whole. From this moment forward, you will live not despite the loss, but through it, beyond it, with it transformed. When memories come, they no longer pull you under, they float like petals on a river,